Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you why I think it's very possible within the next 10 days or at least early August Bitcoin could be around 16,500. I know that sounds crazy, but when I show you how these charts work and how I can predict these price targets, it'll make more sense. And by the way, at the end of this video, I will give you key support and resistance levels to pay attention to. You can access all these live charts on the website, pin in first comment description. If you see my big affiliate link, it's also pin in first comment description as well. So if you've been following me guys, for the past week, I was telling you when the CPI data came out, the DXY was going to get rejected. Bitcoin was going to pump from 19,600, and when the DXY found support, we would top out around 24K. That played out perfectly. If you want to watch this video, I explain how I was able to predict all of this. I'll put a link up to this now if you want to check it out. This is a published chart just showing you how this played out. This is published on March 26. This was the support level I was talking about in those previous videos, and this was a resistance I said we top out. So I'm going to show you how that played out. This is where I said to buy, and this is where I said we top out and come down. So it's time to move on to the next prediction, and I want to show you why I believe this is the case. And remember, guys, my analysis was based on this ring. The DXY would top out, Bitcoin would pump, the DXY would find support, and that's where Bitcoin would top out currently. And if you watched yesterday's video, I told you that the Dow would find resistance here and start dropping. So remember, it's not just a Bitcoin chart, so I'm also charting the indices and the DXY to help give confirmation on direction. So now this is about predictions, predicting a price on a specific date. Now this video I put up, this was on September 1st, 2021. And you can see right here, it says 2021 Bitcoin price prediction. BTC exact price on September 23rd, 2021 will be 39,200. And ironically, this is one of my most accurate calls I think I've ever made. And this only got 5,000 views. So I'll put a link up this video now if you want to check it out. But listen to what I say, because this will help you understand how I'm able to predict what price could be on a specific day. But what about projecting out into the future what the price of Bitcoin could be? So let's cover that. So this is the peak of the bull run 2.0 chart. This is called the G1 chart. I had this rewound back. You notice I have these white circles right here. This is where this orange ring intersects this white ring, and when this yellow ring intersects this white ring. Now, this yellow ring and this orange ring is part of the same fifth circle. Now, at the time, I never knew that we were going to ride down this ring, but watch how price respects this ring, and notice we bottom right here at this white ring and this orange ring. And I'll show you that these are all the same fifth circle after it plays out. So I'm going to hit play, and notice that we're respecting this orange ring as support and resistance. And we ride down it, and then we bottom right here, right where this ring, these two rings intersect. Then we push up, and now we are respecting this yellow ring. And you'll notice, and again, this is the same fib circle, this yellow ring and this orange ring, this is all the same fib circle right here. And then you got this white ring, this part of the same fib circle right here. So what I'm saying is, now it doesn't have to play out this way, but if you look at it this way, because it's the same fib circle, and because price rode right down this ring to put in a bottom at this white ring, it is very possible the same thing's playing out. We topped out right here. We could ride right down this yellow ring, and if we do, we know the exact date and the exact price. So that means on the 23rd of September, we could be at 39,200. That would be when we make contact. So in this video, I was showing you how I was able to predict a certain price on a certain date. And what happens is, and I'm telling you, it's the strangest thing, but when I create these charts, whenever price is respecting a ring, and it also works for fib channel lines, it's when they intersect, price typically will make contact where they intersect. So my prediction was, we move down this ring, we make contact here. So we move down this ring, make contact here on a specific date, specific price. And you'll notice this is a published chart that's published on August 31st, 2021. So my target was right here at 39,200 around the 23rd of September. And you see how this played out. We moved right down that ring and made contact where these two rings intersect. This was another video I put out. This was on April 22nd, 2022. I said Bitcoin crashed to 22K in June, and I'm giving you my current prediction of 16,500 early August. So this is still in play, but this is helping you understand how I'm able to project out where price will be. So I'm going to play a little clip of this. I'll put a link in this video now if you want to check it out. Previous resistance, right? Flips as support, we got rejected. Every time you hit this line, you short, we got rejected repeatedly. we're already breaking this point. So I believe we're going to come down, we'll find support, we'll probably push back up, but I believe, again, like I showed you, previous resistance will flip as support. So if this was our resistance, this will be our support. And look at all the confluence we have here. We have this fib channel line, and again, price respects all of these lines in this fib channel. So you have support right here, you have previous resistance flipped as support, and you have the 200 weekly moving average. That's a lot of confluence to give us 21,700-ish around, this right here is around the 5th of June, 2022. And again, if that breaks, you know, if I believe we've already broken this ring, so I think we're coming down. So again, if we come down and this holds support, which I'm sure it will, and we push up, we get rejected and this breaks, that same resistance line will flip as support. And look at all the confluence we have here. You have the 300 weekly moving average right here. You have this blue ring, which is, again, typically what happens, you go from ring to ring. So we break this blue ring. You have the blue ring here, and you have previous resistance, which will flip as support. So that's what I was trying to show you is when you have a lot of confluence, you have these fib channel lines intersecting certain points, and you have rings. Typically, you notice, and I'll show you this in an actual chart, but here's a published version just to show how this played out. So the first target I gave was around 21,676, and this was June 5th. It hit a little later, but you can see how this played out. Once we broke this ring, notice we make contact at this ring and this fib channel line, and then we bottom close to where I was talking about. We bottomed on the support level. You notice this was our support. This was recently said to short, but you can see that we came close to where we made contact with the 200 weekly moving average and the support level intersected. And again, I'm saying this is our next potential target. It's just like when all of these rings and lines and moving averages intersect, it's like a magnet to price. So that's why I think it's very possible. Again, this line has been like a magnet for price. This is where I was able to predict the top around 66,800. But you can see price just moved down this line like a magnet. We finally pushed up. We got rejected here. This is why I told everybody to short at 48,000 and to short again right here at 40,000. Notice we got rejected here. Then we came back down and held support right on this line. So this is a very key support level. And we have all of this confluence. You can see price is already coming down. And don't think it's not possible to make contact with this target in the next 10 days. If we just let's grab some bars here. So let's just grab from this peak here down to, let's say, here. So if that plays out, you know, it's very possible we could have one hell of a drop. And I'm telling you, this is potentially a top. And that puts us right on par. And look how fast we dropped from here. That is very possible. We could come down and test this point. I'm just telling you, I'm not saying this has to play out. I'm just saying it is just amazing when price moves down. It's just, I'm telling you, it's like a magnet. You've got 300-week moving average. You've got this strong support level. You have this blue ring price has been respecting for years. So it just seems like a likely target for your next bounce is around 16,500. Guys, so before I give you your current key support and resistance levels, I use BitGet to do all my leverage trading. If you use my affiliate link, it's pinned in the first comment description. You can do up to 125 times leverage. Guys, if you do leverage trading, make sure you always use a stop loss. And before you do leverage trading, please practice. You can do simulated trades. So if you create an account with BitGet, they give you $3,000 worth of SUSDT as fake money, so you can practice doing longing and shorting, setting a stop loss, get comfortable with it so you know what you're doing before you actually trade with real money. I'll put a link in this video now if you want to check it out. Remember, you can access all these live charts on the website pinned in the first comment description. For $49 a month, get access to Bitcoin charts, altcoin charts, Discord, and Twitter. You'll need to email me through the website to get access to Discord and Twitter. So guys, currently, just want to show you, so this is where I was telling you your top was around 24K. We did push, I said the top was around 23.9. We did push above it, but ultimately this was a top. Your current resistance, if we do push up to put in a short, would be 22,843. Your next key support level below is around 21,476 to catch a bounce. Your next support level below that is 20,376. Your strongest support level just below to catch a bounce is around 19,972. If that breaks, guys, we have a lot more downside, and that's where that target I gave you will come in play around 16,500. This is the Q1 chart, just to give you some more support resistance levels. So if we do push up, another point to put in a short would be 22,605. Your next support level below to catch a bounce is around, there's some moving averages here as well, around 21,400, and then your strongest support level below that is right here around 20,819. If we did get above 22,600, your resistance right above is 23,334. So these are your current key support resistance levels, guys, but just pay attention. I do think it is possible, and keep an eye on the DXY. The DXY, if it continues up, that is going to be bearish for Bitcoin. If the DXY is pushing up and the stock market is dropping, that is going to be even more bearish for Bitcoin, and that's why I think it is very possible. I'm not saying it has to play out. I'm just showing you why. We have all of this confluence. Again, you have this blue ring price has been respecting. And notice when we broke the ring above, guys, I mean way up there. Once we broke this blue ring underneath that support, we came all the way down, and I'm just telling you, when you have all this confluence, it is like a magnet. So you have this blue ring, you have this support level, and you have a 300-week moving average. That is a lot of confluence to hit this target within the next 10 days. But guys, that's it. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.